Your support means the world to us. With almost 90% of viewers not subscribed yet, we really need your help to keep creating heartfelt, meaningful stories. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment with your city. We want to know where you're watching from. Now let me share something with you. Can a perfect marriage fall apart in a flash? Completely out of nowhere? Absolutely. I've lived it, and now I'm telling you what happened. Violet and I have known each other since school days. We were in parallel classes and neighbors. Over time, our friendship blossomed into love and eventually something deeper. We were each other's first. She waited for me to return from the army. Then we went to college, and only after that did we get married. By the way, we paid for our wedding ourselves. No help from our parents. We wanted to live life on our own terms. Kids, not for us, at least not until we hit 30 or 35. Diapers and baby clothes weren't on our radar just yet. We slowly saved up for a house down payment, but when we applied for a mortgage, it got rejected. So, we put the house in my dad's name, temporarily. Once we paid it off, we planned to transfer it into our names. Man, how lucky I was. Then, our incomes grew steadily, and we didn't rush to pay off the mortgage early. We bought one car, then another, but since I was self-employed as a programmer, we registered everything under my parents' names to keep things simple. Why didn't we put anything under Violet's name? Well, there was no one left on her side. Her parents died in a tragic car accident, swerving into oncoming traffic on a slick highway. Losing them was a huge blow to both Violet and me. I'd come to love and respect them deeply. It took her a long time to climb out of that dark hole of grief, but gradually we found our rhythm again. Violet and I never fought. We always handled things calmly, no petty squabbles. Sometimes I even joked that it was a bit too peaceful, almost dull. Then one day out of nowhere, Violet snapped. She lost it. It felt like there was no reason. She usually went to the supermarket alone, shopped, loaded the cart, and brought everything home. I didn't mind helping sometimes. It made things easier. But this time, when I struggled to push the cart to the car, she suddenly yelled, "And these damn bags. I could have broken my back." I tried to calm her down, but she pulled away, wiping angry tears. "If you had just called me, I would have come, and you could have dealt with it yourself for once," she shouted, then abruptly stood and headed for the door. "Where are you going?" I asked. "I'm exhausted." "I'll stay with Aurora for now," she said, cutting off before leaving. Honestly, I felt like such a fool. Out of nowhere, she snapped at me and walked out over something so trivial. I wasn't naive. I knew something deeper was wrong, but I didn't want to dig. I figured she'd come around and tell me when she was ready. A month passed without a word. I tried calling and texting, but Violet didn't respond. By the third week, I gave up. Another 2 weeks of silence stretched on. Then one day, Aurora showed up at my door, Violet's best friend, where she'd been hiding for 6 weeks. Aurora squeezed through the doorway with a mischievous grin. I wasn't a fan of hers, never had been. And now she annoyed me even more. "What's up? Did Violet send you?" I asked. She pouted, clearly enjoying herself. "Nope, I'm here on my own." She flopped onto the couch, crossing her legs provocatively. "I tried to stay calm, Aurora. Just be straight with me." She hesitated, then suddenly leaned in and kissed me, even trying to slide her hand down my pants. I recoiled, shocked, yelling for her to get out. "You're an idiot," she snapped. "But I was trying to save your marriage." Folding her arms, she smirked. After Violet dealt with her parents' death, she wanted to shake things up, boost her confidence. She joined a dating site. That one date went way further than she planned. Now she's disgusted with herself and can't face you. But hey, if you cheated on her, maybe you could have started over. She winked at me, proud of herself. "So what's your take from this?" she asked. "Come on, get out and you can take her stuff. Tell Violet to stay the hell away from my apartment," I snapped. "Duh, but this isn't just your place. It's hers too. This is my dad's apartment. And that car she's been driving around on dates? Yeah, that's mine too. Let's drop the keys in the mailbox and keep away from me." With that, I pushed her out and slammed the door. At first, I felt numb. I'd grown so used to life without Violet that her absence barely registered. Sure, while she played the victim, there were nagging doubts. I always suspected she wouldn't just leave like that, and now those suspicions were confirmed. Somehow, it felt easier. The divorce went through fast. We didn't have much left to divide. Violet kept calling, trying to reach me, but I ignored her. Eventually, I had to threaten to call the cops, let her explain herself to them. That's when she threw the keys at me with a few nasty words, and that was it. Never saw it coming, but that's how it went down. Life didn't stop for me, though. So, if you like this story, make sure to like and subscribe.